Hey, what is going on, everybody? This is Bernard, your marketing soldier, back with another video. Today is March 30th, 2022. It has been it's been a few days since I cut a video. And basically the reason why was because I just came back from Myrtle Beach on Monday evening. I had another cheer competition with my daughter. Um, So that's where we were. We were in Myrtle Beach. And let's see if I can pull up any. Hopefully, it'll just log right in. Let's see if I can pull up, see if we got any steals from competition. Let's see. So, my daughter is with Fame All Star Stafford. Um, so, they did an incredible job this weekend. So, my daughter, she's what we would call a level one mini. And this is my girls. Yeah, these are my girls right here. So she what we call a level one mini. Actually, no, these aren't my girls. These are another group. Our group is down here somewhere. Hold on. I'm sorry. I know this is supposed to be about my passive income, but I gotta gloat over my little girl and what they're doing. Here are my girls. Here are my girls right here. So this is my daughter right here. That's my daughter. Her name is Cassidy. So we went to Myrtle Beach, um, and they're level one. They're considered what we would call a level one mini. Okay, and this so basically this is like their first year in cheer. And from the beginning of when we started to now, like they have done like a total 360 on what they've been able to accomplish and how they've been able to implement their how they've been able to implement their skill levels and things of that nature. So basically, the way cheer is scored is the lower the number you get, the better. So think of it kind of like golf, right? So when they had to compete 2 days in a row. They competed on Saturday and they competed on Sunday. On Saturday, they got all zeros, which is like a perfect score. And then on Sunday, they got all zeros, which was a perfect score. So they scored perfect both days in a row. Now, they were competing against 8 other teams. So even though they got perfects on both days, what the judges do is they look at the next thing that they look at is their skill level and the types of acrobatics and things of that nature that they can perform. So again, like I said, this is their first year, so they weren't exactly, they didn't exactly get um, the highest score or for skill levels. These are my girls right here. So that's Cassidy. That's my girl right there. She's a back spot. Um, so I mean, they did a great job though. They did such a good job, and these are just shots from the other girls who did amazing. We have a couple of girls who are going to nationals. So yeah, they all did pretty good. Um, we go to see on April 9th, we're going to um, somewhere local. I think it's in Maryland. We have to go somewhere in Maryland on April 9th for a competition. And then the next competition that we have is all the way in Florida. So um, that's at the end of April on the 28th. So I'll be going from April 28th to I think the 3rd, May the 3rd or May the 4th or something like that. So, um, so we're going to be in Florida for that, and then uh, that'll be our last competition for the year, and then basically we'll start getting ready for next year. So, Yeah, but that's a little update on what my girls have been doing in cheer. So I'm super psyched about that. But anyway, let's get to the meat and potatoes of what this is all about and what this video is about. So my passive income. All right. So as you guys know, I'm in Drip. I've been in Drip Garden for roughly. See, I think that my first deposit was like on the 17th of February, and now we're sitting at the 30th of March. So I've been in roughly about a month and a half. Um, so I know there's people out there who are just dogging on Drip and what's been going on with the price going down as much as it has. And people, and um, the fact that, the garden isn't producing what it was producing. If we go here to by Drip Garden Scheduler, you can see that my assets equal out to $3,505. Now, and with the LP being 0.041, each plant basically I'm earning. Let's see, I'm earning about 85 cents a plant. Okay. Now, when I first got into this, when I first put money in here, um, I was up. I was like, it was around $3, I'd say, a plant. Okay, so the $4,110 when I joined, um, or the 4,110 plants that I have, um, at the time that I joined, this amount should be three times what it is right now, but it's not, and I'm not mad at that. Things happen. There were some issues with the piggy bank. Forex Shark has addressed it. He's going to fix it, and I'm just going to continue to compound. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to compound and compound until the cows come home, and that's basically what I'm going to do. I opened a second wallet, or not a second wallet, but I opened up a second account. Let's see if I go to account number two. You can see I have 566 plants here. Again, I'm compounding every day, and that's basically what I'm doing. I'm not harvesting anytime soon. If I do harvest, it'll be when I finally do decide to harvest. It's going to be more likely when um, when the LP value starts to increase, and then I'll start harvesting. But at this point, I think harvesting at this point it doesn't make any sense to do that. So Forex Shark put a message in the Telegram group a couple of days ago, I believe, or actually, I think it was yesterday, saying that he he foresees that the piggy bank will launch next week. So hopefully that is the case. And he said sometime this week he will put a definitive time and day and time on when that will happen. And then when that does finally happen, we can go back to business, right? We can start growing our people can start growing their pigs in the pig pen and doing all that good stuff. But I'm not messing with any of that. My meat and potatoes is in the drip garden with these two accounts. And then the other account that I have, or not the other account, but what I'm doing with um, the faucet, I'm continues to grow that. And this is another one, right? I came in when the price of um, drip was over $100, right? And I started buying uh, drip. And as you can see, my balance right now is 982. That's the value of my 29.693 drip. It should be three times that as well on here. But again, I'm not stressing about it. I'm going to continue to support this project because I think it's a good project. I believe it's a very um, great project that will make me some nice income in the future. So I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing here. I'm not going anywhere. This is where I planted my hat, and this is where I'm going to stay. So of these two projects with Drip and with the ecosystem that Forex Shark has put together, I don't plan on going anywhere or just abandoning the project and just harvesting and taking out all my funds. It doesn't make any sense to do that, in my opinion. So let's see. So the other project that I'm in is TronByte. TronByte is doing great. They have an event that is um, on the 2nd of April. So just in 2 or 3 days. Basically, if you've managed to build a business of 250 TRX between the dates of March 10th to 20th March, we're basically um, won a seat to be able to go to this Bangkok event. I didn't qualify just because I just didn't. I really wasn't concerned with it because I wasn't going to go all the way to stinking Bangkok anyway. So it really doesn't matter to me. But looking at this project, things are still going well. As you can see, my business is growing very well. I currently have a total investment of 209,802 TRX. And if we pull out our trusty calculator, we take that 209, see 209, 802, multiply it by the current price of Tron. Let's see, what is the current price of Tron right now? Let's take a look at that. And Tron is going on a tear right now. It's right now at 0.072 cents. So right now, we go back to Tron. Go back to my calculator. You multiply that by 0.072. That equals a wallet value of $15,105. And then you multiply that by 3% a day. And I'm roughly making about $450 a day in TronByte. So doing great on that. So basically what I'm doing with this is um, I'm basically compounding every other day. I'm not compounding every day because I wanted to take some profit. Obviously, because of this trip I got coming up in Florida with my daughter and her cheer. So I am taking profits every other day. I actually went to my daily profit calculator, to the compounding calculator, and if I compound every other day, these are the amounts that I'll get after about 15 days, which equals to about a month or so. So I added it all up, and I think it's like I'll probably compound and take out about $8,000. So that's my goal for this next trip that I'm going to be taking with my daughter to Florida. And that's what this is all about, guys. Making that passive income so that you can be able to do things like that. I mean, I make a pretty good living. I work for the government. However, you know, this is what I do on the side to make even more money, so that my daughter can go out and I can pay for the things that she likes to do, and you know, cheer and things of that nature. Pay bills, and things like that. So that's what this is all about. So, so like again, things are going great with TronByte. Continuously to work the system with this. And see what else we have. My other passive income. So, okay, I'm going to share this because there's so much stuff going on with this right now. This here is thinking amazing. Okay, this is Elephant Money. Okay, it is a token that was developed by um I'm gonna kick myself in the face for not remembering his name, but you can go online and look this up. So basically, this is a token that is backed by BUSD. Um, I came in about a week ago, not even a week ago. I came in on the 24th, so less than 7 days ago, right? So basically, think of this like what is that other token? There's another token out there. Um, what is it called? Oh, I can't remember the name. But basically, the way it works is it's backed by BUSD, as you can see here, and the longer you hold the token, you receive reflections. So so basically, when somebody sells, and when somebody buys, and when somebody sells, there's a 10% basically a fee, and that fee goes back into the liquidity pool. And then with being backed by BUSD, there's stability here, right? So I came in with a little under $600, guy. I came in with 600. Literally, I came in with $635, right? Now I'm sitting at $1,650 after in just 6 days. That's how much my account has grown in just 6 days, because this chart is just going ridiculous. It is it is it's crazy how this chart is. Look at this. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it. Look at that chart, guys. That is nuts. Hold on. I want to show you what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at that. That is nuts. That is crazy. And what makes this thing even more powerful is the fact that no matter, okay, so I was watching this video right here, right? This guy here, his YouTube name is Crypto Questions. Okay, that's to pay his YouTube channel name called Crypto Questions. So he did a what if on if 100, right? Like right now, the market cap is like 23 million or something like that, right? So a question I was asked is, what would with the price of Elephant Money being at where it is right now, what would happen if a bunch of whales were to go in and dump, right? And so he basically said he kind of did this layout. Well, what would happen if 100 whales were to sell their elephant, and what would happen? And I want you guys to listen to this real quick. So that's crazy. So if you were to put in $10,000 in, if you were to buy Elephant Money, right? Which, or yeah, if you were to buy Elephant Money, right? If you were to spend $10,000 in tokens, if you were to buy $10,000 worth of tokens, right? And 100 of the top whales were to sell, you would only lose about $1,000 of your of the value of your Elephant Money. $1,000. That's it. That is crazy, right? And the reason why that is because it's all tied up. It's all tied up in liquidity. It's all tied up in the graveyard. See, it's all like 50% is in the graveyard, right? Because every time, whenever this goes up to 51, it adjusts itself back down to 50, or to about 50%. So, and basically, what it's doing is it's putting that money into the liquidity pool, um, which allows for this to um, strengthen its stability. So I mean, and again, guys, like I'm not an expert on this. I just been watching a lot of videos, and it makes sense when I'm listening to it. But for me to try to explain it, it's not going to work. That's why we have YouTubers like this who knows how to explain it all and everything. So I'm going to leave the link in the description so that you can watch this video. But I'm also going to leave my link for Elephant Money if anybody wants to get in and just, even if you just put in $100, guys, even if you were to put $100. Okay, let's check this out, right? So right now, this is the price of Elephant Money, right? 0.0000000476. Okay, if you were just to buy 100 elephant money. Okay, let's pull out the trusty calculator again. All right, let's take $100, right? And let's divide that by 0.0000004779. That would give you 209 million tokens. That's just with $100. All right. Now, let's say, let's say a couple of these zeros were to get knocked off. Okay. So let's multiply the current $100 value of Elephant Money. Let's say, so if you were to buy 100, you would get 209 million tokens, right? Now let's multiply that by, let's take off some of these zeros. Let's just take off 10. Okay, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 zeros, we're going to take off one, which will leave 5. Look at that. The value just went up. It went from 4 something to 512. All right. So now let's multiply that by 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's say it goes to 0.000005, which would literally knock off 10. So your $100 would now be worth $1,046, right? So basically, you just 10x the $100 that you just put in, right? That's nuts, guys. This here is going to the moon. I don't care what anybody says. This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. But if you don't at least put in $100, even if you were to put in $50, it don't even matter. Your money is it's going to increase regardless, guys. I put in $635. I've It went up $1,000 in like 6 days, less than a week. That is nuts, guys. That is crazy. That's crazy. Who knows where it's going to be at the end of the month, right? Because there's not a lot of people in this, right? From if I remember if I let's see, if I go there are only, if I remember correctly, there's only about, I think, 10,000 holders right now. Let's see if I can find it somewhere. Blah, blah. There's only like 10,000 holders, and I don't know exactly where to find that. Let's see. I don't really see. I don't see where that's at. But there's only about 10,000 holders because this is, people are just now starting to get to find out about this. Drip has over, how many holders does Drip have? If we go here, let's see. Um, see if we go. See if we go here. How many holders does Drip have? Okay, Drip has what, 96,000 players, or which is basically holders. Okay, that's how many holders that Drip has right at currently. If I'm reading this right, they currently have 90, almost over almost, or they have close to 100,000 holders in Drip. Okay, Elephant.Money only has like maybe 10,000 holders. Okay, that's it. So where do you think this price is going to go when we get to about 100,000 holders? Right? That's nuts. Okay, if $50, $100, okay, that's all you need to get into this. Just put $100 in here and just hold it. Right? Just hold it. That's what I would suggest you do. Right? It's just it just makes sense just to do that, right? And just 24 hours, look at that. 48.66% in just 24 hours. Craziness. I am holding on for dear life. I am not selling this. I might take some profit, from the reflections. But yeah, crazy, guys. So anyway, this video has been going on for way too long. Those are my passive income opportunities. Drip, TronByte, Elephant.Money. I'm still working things with EazyBot. EazyBot is doing great. They're still kind of hashing out some things. But if you go to my wallet right now, I'm sitting at about $349. Okay, and the trading hasn't even started yet. So fully. So I'm just waiting for that to take effect, and then I'm going to start using this platform to trade with. But anyway, guys, I'm going to cut the video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you like. Like I said, the links will be in the description if you want to join any of these passive opportunities. And guys, $50 to $100. That's all you got to do to get into this, right? It doesn't take a lot. Like I said, it's not financial advice, but it's just my 2 cents. It just makes sense to get in here and do something. Okay. But anyway, that's all I got for now. You guys take care, and I will see you guys on the next video.